Welcome to Age of Empty Wallets. My name is Gabe.
And my name is DJ.
And we're going to be going over setting up the game in Age of Sigmar's 3rd edition. The full description of the rules can be found in the core rules of either the General's Handbook or the core book. And instead of just teaching you, I'm also going to be teaching DJ.
I'm learning. I feel like I'm starting to get
We're
it.
learning things, folks. All right. First,
So what's all this then, eh?
well, no, it's not set up yet.
Oh.
So the first thing you need to do when you meet your opponent and you see what their army is and you've brought your army that you've built, you're going to pick a battle plan. So your battle plan is going to tell you how the game is going to go, how the specific battle is going to go. Okay. So there may be objectives that you need to capture. It'll tell you where you can set up your army, whether it's behind a certain point, how far away you can be from your enemy, things like that. Question?
Where would I find said battle plan?
Battle plans can be found in the General's Handbook for matched play.
Oh, like the thing you said at the very beginning of this video.
Exactly. Or you can also find them in the core book as well as any of the battle tomes or other books that come out. They have fun battle plans you can use.
Listening is important.
Yes, listening is very important, DJ. And I feel like you're just not listening to me. You're just not listening to me, DJ. I wish you'd listen.
I hate that voice.
I wish you'd listen to me. So the battle plan is going to tell you how to pick your attacker and your defender.
Okay.
So to pick your attacker and your defender, you will roll a dice. Each of you will roll a dice. Whoever wins the roll off will get to choose who's the attacker and who's the defender.
And the highest number wins.
Highest number wins.
Okay.
So if you're the defender, that means that you're going to set up the terrain. Not your army-specific terrain, but your terrain. So the trees and the forest, the buildings in the village, all those kinds of things. What's so funny?
Sorry, you said terrain, and my mind instantly said Duran. I was just trying to stop, I just couldn't stop.
Perfect.
Terrain.
All right.
Okay, 1 second. Okay, I'm back.
Perfect. The defender is going to set up the terrain, not your army-specific terrain, but the terrain of where the battle's being held, either in a village or in a forest or mountainy, whatever it is. They're going to set that up. Player A is then going to choose which side they want to be on the battlefield, and that will be shown in the battle plan. You'll kind of see like a blue, there'll be lines of where they'll be set up.
Okay.
Perfect. You'll see clearly in like a highlighted area. Anyways, the attacker will pick which side they want to start from, and they will set up their first unit.
So that's incentive for player B to keep it pretty even.
Right.
Not screw over one side and
Exactly.
create a bunch of cover, both sides get equal cover because they'll pick the better
Exactly.
side. Okay.
After the attacker sets up their first unit, then the defender will set up a unit.
Okay.
And then the attacker will set up a unit. And then the defender will set up a unit. And you go back and forth until all of your units have been set up.
So is this when you create a battalion, or can you set up a full battalion or just one unit at a time?
It's a great question.
Thank you.
There are actually a couple battalions that let you deploy all of the units in that battalion at once,
Okay.
but only that battalion.
All right.
Everything else must be set up unit by unit. So that whether that's 10 Bloodletters or 1 hero. You can find those in the core rules in the General's Handbook or the core book.
So that's where I find my battalions then.
Exactly.
Great.
Yep.
My core battalions.
Exactly.
Okay.
All right, now that both armies have been set up, the attacker and the defender, you want to make sure that the armies have been set up correctly by something what's called unit coherency. So unit coherency is really important because in an army or a battle, right, and you're fighting, if you're fighting beside your brothers, you're going to be super excited, right? You're in it. You're stoked.
Yes.
If you're not and you're alone, you're going to be scared and you're going to run away.
Yeah.
Right?
That sounds like me.
So you want to make sure that your armies are together. So we've got a couple examples here. We have a unit of 5 Fleshhounds and a unit of 10 Bloodletters.
And
This is
5 is the
important.
normal unit
For hounds.
for hounds.
And 10 is the normal unit for Bloodletters.
Yes, we learned that earlier.
So what's important here is that we have a 5 and a 10. Anything below 5 and below, just needs to be within an inch of another model from the unit, as we can see here. Yes?
Can I just see that right there? Of course.
It is the this side right there. Yep, that's an inch. So you can see they're an inch.
We
they're
just
an inch.
made it.
We did it. So they're an inch apart. You need to make sure that in a unit 5 or lower, they're next to at least one model within an inch.
Great.
For a unit of 6 or higher, like these Bloodletters, there's 10 of them, you must be within an inch of 2 models, not just 1. So instead of being able to string out your army in a big line, you have to have them be grouped together.
I mean, you did a pretty good job. That is good.
Yeah, pretty solid, right? When placing your units, if I were to finish placing my units first, you will just place the rest of yours down.
Okay.
So let's say I bring 8 units, you bring 10 units, and I finish placing my 8 units, you can just finish placing the last 2 that you have. Also, since I finished placing first, I get to decide who goes first and who goes second.
Okay.
It's important to know who goes first and who goes second, because there's also points that are involved with that. If you go first, you'll get 1 command point at the beginning of the battle round. And if you go second, you'll get 2 command points at the beginning of the battle round.
Okay. So you decide who goes first at the end of each round.
Yes, you'll decide who goes first at the end of each round, but for the beginning of the game, it is whoever finished placing their army first gets to pick.
Great.
After that, you will roll off.
Oh, love a roll off.
All right, so we've picked our battle plan. We've decided who's the attacker, the defender. Our train has been set up, our armies have been set up, and we have decided who's gone first.
Yes.
So the game has been set up.
Dibs.
Our next video is going to be about the hero phase, the first phase in each turn. So make sure you watch that. It's going to be very important to talk about heroes and spells and wizards and all that fun stuff. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, follow us on Instagram, as well as join our Discord.
Wait, wizards? Did you say wizards?
I did say wizards.
I
Those little priesty boys and spells.
I got hounds. I got blood lizards. Leathers. Bloodletters. I got blood leathers.
Now you're going to get some spell swinging lizards.
Spell lizards.
Only spell lizards if you have the Seraphon army, though.
Gizzard the wizard lizard.
Gizzard the wizard lizard. The wizard lizard of the gizzard. Of lizard wizard gizzard.
Now I see.
Yes.